Kirk Franklin found his little ass daddy. That motherfucker's the same size.
He look like him with extra skin.
Why are you looking like that though?
Because he just found his daddy.
Why Kirk looking like that?
They both look mad and shit though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He looking like, man, look at this. Man, look at this nigga, y'all. Gonna come into my life after I done made money. Fuck him.
It wasn't like what you think.
What all my people say?
Dad, you got a lot of Black Ice videos. That's why.
Break it down, Ed. Break it down.
He found his dad or whatever. You know, he did one of those DNA tests and come to find out the person he thought was his dad wasn't. And then I forget how on the backstory or whatever, but he ended up finding who his dad was, who ended up living like 10 minutes away from where he grew up the whole time. And the fucked up part about it ain't the fact that he found his dad at 53. It's the fact that he found him, did not one, but 2 DNA tests to confirm it, and told his damn mama, and his mama still like, yeah, that ain't him.
Oh, yeah, because his mom was a thought. That's why he turned to God like that.
Yeah, because he was put up for adoption. He was his parents was like 14 when they had him, and dude never knew. He never knew that old girl had the baby. He was 14.
That's fucked up. That should be happening too.
Yeah, and some lady from the church adopted Kirk, raised him up, but it wasn't all peaches and cream.
Why that shit look like a Cash Money photo or some shit?
That's what I'm saying. This dude.
Cash Money record breaking over for the 99 in the 2000.
Wow. You know what, Ed McMahon, that should be happening so often. These women don't be telling these cats, Johnny Dukes, that's 3 generations of daddy issues. You goddamn right.
Facts.
And they there was a brother, man. Girl didn't tell him, put his baby up for adoption, and now the adopted parents, he can't get his kid back, but they arranged it to where he can have a relationship. I seen another story. This white dude, his old lady dipped the fuck off with the kid. To this day, they don't know where the kid is. She in jail. Bitch won't say where the child is.
See,
but they think she adopted the kid out. Famous story. That's sad. I'm glad he found his dad. Yeah,
it wasn't like Pops was looking for him, to get a handout or anything. He didn't even know he existed.
Big up to men that go through that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many women that play men and know that they play them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like that's the people that I love. Like I try to put them on game. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many men out here that won't even get blood tests because they love these girls. But I'm just like, nah, go get a blood test. I don't give a fuck how much you love them.
It should be mandatory. It should be
mandatory. It should be. I couldn't imagine a woman putting a kid on me, and then after 10 years, I find this shit out, and she expect me to stay.
Yeah. Who's that?
But what you gonna do because you're already in love?
Well, I'm
not her, but you already in love with the kid.
Yeah. Did you hear about that dude from, I think it was Jamaica or something? He found out after being married for 10 years and they got like 3 kids together. None of them were his, and he unalived her.
See.
Oh, wow.
By
I wouldn't do no shit like that. I just leave
by peeling her cap.
Yeah, I go to the store. I wouldn't kill her because the thing is now the kids ain't got no parents. At least if you dip out, they still got her trifling ass.
Yeah, I mean, there's consequences to all that stuff, but for his mom in this situation to still be like, yeah, I don't know who that is. Like, you don't need to know now. The blood work tell you who he is.
Right, she ain't shit. I hope Kirk cussed that time. Bitch, you ain't shit. What's up,
but this is his mom. He said this is the mom that gave him up. And I guess she didn't come back into his life until he started charting.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She did that shit James Brown mama did.
Exactly. The same.
You make sure she don't ever want for anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
James Brown don't need nobody.
But yeah, he's
James Brown. All James Brown need.
Kirk is just trying to put his shit back together because he was estranged from his son. Because remember that whole situation that happened with his kid, put his business out there. His son recorded him cussing him out, He was trying to discipline his son, but some of that hood shit came out, and he recorded it and he put it out there thinking it was gonna, defame him. And I was like, dude, this is your dad that makes the money.
Right.
Fucking with the brand. Why would you do that?
Now you out the wheel, motherfucker. You better go stomp somewhere.
And then hold on, but he on Baddies, Boy Baddies. Y'all seen that on Zeus?
Boy Baddie.
Kirk Franklin's son.
No, I don't watch
no
Boy
Yeah,
Baddie. That shit sounds
He's on
sweet.
Baddies. And he on there like, please don't say my dad's name. But it is sweet because there's a whole bunch of sweet motherfuckers on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of a Boy Baddie? We
That's
from young
disgusting.
now. Ain't no motherfucking
Yeah,
no
don't
boy.
ever say that shit again.
That got a certain aroma with that. Man, come on, man. Come on,
Not
man.
a Roman. That doo-doo.
Yeah, that Dukas.
Anybody that says that has done some serious fist sitting.
Right.
Man, stop. All right.
Right.
I'm good.
Elbowing.
I'm good. Kirk has found his daddy,
Though, man.
and he's trying to put the pieces back together with the whole family. And
You know what?
hats off to the brother.
I think the cool shit too is, man, he
I'm
found
gonna have to come to Vegas with you because you gotta go out with me and my girls. It just seemed like you would keep everybody cool when we go wild and crazy.
See,
We can just calm
y'all
down.
That's what you
Yeah.
need, man.
y'all gonna have to do that because it's too much. I can't keep my eyes on all y'all. Vegas is a lot of shit going on, man. You're gonna need multiple folks to do that shit. But
it just seemed like you the grounded one out of your whole crew. It just seemed like you grounded.
Don't you want
I
to
try to
babysit
be.
grown folks when they come out to Vegas?
I don't want no grounded people, but I want you there just in case I get a little uplifted.
I think the cool shit is he found somebody that's not in his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he found his dad.
Yeah.
And his dad ain't saying, hey man, let me hold something.
right.
They probably, so that's cool, man.
Can I ask all the
everybody
men
probably
here?
asking him for something.
What's
that?
up?
Can I ask all the men here this question? Because I didn't grow up with my dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I grew up, he was around, but he just wasn't there. Like, he just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that happened to you, like, and then does it make a difference in man life if the dad wasn't there, opposed to, you know what I'm saying, like a woman life? Like, it just seemed like my life was kind of like distraught, especially because I just didn't know what to look for in men for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah.
when it comes to me,
It's the same.
Yeah,
It's a void. It's a void. It's like shit. You want your dad there to usher you into a room, take you to a barbershop, teach you how to tie a tie.
Yep.
Just teach you man shit.
Your
teach
dad-
you how to walk into a room. All kinds of shit that the mama can't do.
Your dad is your blueprint to manhood. You understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these youngins are so emotional. Your dad teaches you how to deal with your emotions.
Yep.
He's the logical one to tell you, son, you can't put your heart in everything. You got to think things through. You know what I'm saying?
because we know females are all,
That's
So it is.
about emotion.
It's a big void, especially if you didn't have a dad there. And you got to get that shit out the mud. You got to figure out things on your own. And then you see other people who had dads. Okay, for instance, my father-in-law was a great man. And his sons, we speaking about the men. His sons adored their dad. And you could see, like my brother-in-law, you could see him as a father, that greatness, that he's an excellent father. You could see his dad in him. You know what I'm saying? When you got a motherfucker like me, I'm winging it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take the best piece of mentors I had in my life and, trying to put into mind the best decisions that I made. So it does leave a big void. It's kind of like for a woman. A woman is a young girl's blueprint. They look to their mom just like a man, and there's things that you get from each parent, but it's a big fucking void.
Okay.
That's why you got a generation of sassy men.
Yeah, some
that was raised by their mama, and now they got attitudes, and now they want to argue and do the whole back and forth.
And they want to live off you and all type of shit.
All that shit,
Yeah, I just want to know because it's just like me. I didn't have the first dude I was supposed to fall in love with, but I had my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to figure out, like, is it like a
And
You
I'm
know,
gonna tell you this.
can I say this? Because I'm gonna say this because I have talked to females, and cause sometimes I feel like I'm on a good road. Because I talked to females that had dads in their life. I mean, the whole time's good dads, and they make horrible decisions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they get beat by dudes, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Some
and I
women
be
are just
looking
born
like,
with that hoe gene.
Yeah, man. You know, for me, man, I'll say this: one of the hardest things for a young boy, one of the hardest things for a young boy is to grow up with an emotional ass woman.
Okay.
That, you know, her relationship might not be going right. You wondering why you in trouble for shit. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you getting fussed at or she overreacting and shit. That is a hard thing, and a man balances that shit out. You know, your dad would be like, "Bitch, go in another room, shut up." You know, your son would be like, "Yeah, man, I'm going with dad. Shut up." You know what I'm saying?
So it's just
joking, but yeah,
it's just a broken family. Like you need both.
Yep.
Yes.
You need both.
It's just what we got.
And if there's any woman listening to this, they need their daddy just as much as they need you. I just want to put that out there.
Right on.
Thank
what we got next?
For landing the plane. Appreciate you.
Right on.
And you became a good ass man, Mr. Joshua. I love your views and everything. So you did your thing.
That. Sometimes you be mad at me though.
but hey, that's a part of debating. I love a good debate. I don't be mad at you.
Yeah, no,
we debate.
Shit, a lot of people do, but I'm one of them cats. Go ahead. What you about to say, Ed McMahon?
You don't get mad at somebody you don't care about.
There you go.
That part.
There you go.
So, you my fam.
You know, it's
here's my thing. Here's my thing. What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah.
Okay, so we go fire signs. So we gonna bump heads, baby.
Motherfucking right. You goddamn right.
So it is what it is.
But
it's all love. It's all love at the end of the day. I love great debates. I love being passionate with people who can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I appreciate the compliment, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, you're a good ass man, and you
appreciate
I like how you put everything on the line no matter what. You are you no matter what. And you will tell your past. That's what I like about you. You will tell your past, what you've been through. That's what life is about. A lot of people just fake as fuck. Nah, you real.
God damn, that man smile.
Yeah.
That motherfucker smile. That motherfucker got the big Joker smile going on.
You're right. She's right. You know.
Old man, run the scenario down for her. Am I an asshole?
Light skin too. Don't be lying to him. Be light skin too.
All right, Miss Kiki.
I was
Kiki, we need you
to bend over.
We need you.
I'm here.
Go ahead, Tank. Run it down.